I know you're so professional.
No, I don't recognize somebody I do.
Yeah.
I don't know what, sorry.
I'd like to call to order the Borough of White Oak meeting of council, March 16th, 2026 at 7:31 p.m. Roll call? Or call to order? Sorry. Pledge allegiance. I'm alive. Pledge allegiance. Did you see me looking at you?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now roll call.
Councilman Pam Backus,
Here.
Councilwoman Terry Honors,
Here.
Mayor Martin. Here. Councilwoman Schroeder,
Here.
Councilman Davis,
Here.
Councilwoman Courts,
Here.
Councilman Deepville,
Here.
Councilwoman DePaul.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to accept,
Receive a motion.
I'd like to receive a motion to accept the minutes from February 9th, 2026,
So moved.
special meeting of council, February 9th, 2026, council workshop meeting, and February 16th, 2026, council meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Question on the motion? I'm sorry. I'm like blank today. Sorry. All in favor? Sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Executive session, Ashley.
Thank you, Madam President. This evening, council had an executive session to discuss personnel matters and pending litigation.
Okay. Any public comments limited to 3 minutes? No? Okay, mayor's report.
Thank you, President Schroeder. Case activity for February 2026. 17 alarm calls, both business and residents, 3 warrant arrests, 77 total traffic stops, 32 traffic citations issued, 15 vehicle accidents, 10 domestic related incidents, 4 PFA service, 9 welfare checks, 13 animal complaints, 14 total criminal arrests, including warrants, 2 simple assaults, 1 DUI, 5 drug-related, 1 public drunkenness, 1 disorderly conduct, 4 criminal mischief, 1 criminal trespass, 2 harassments. So reports incidents of 253. Our officers have really been busy, so that concludes my report.
Thank you. Standing committee reports. Finance, Mr. Chuck Davis.
Thank you. Total account balances is $5,826,564.16. That's the beginning balance. The actual revenues are $290,966.98. Actual expenditures are $560,885.42. I'm sorry. And the fund balance is $4,842,529.56. The entire financial report is available at the Borough during normal business hours for review. Need a motion to accept that? I have.
Sorry. So the second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I have a motion approving check register for the month of February, which includes electronic fund transfers and general fund checks in the following ranges: 52582 to 52683, totaling $420,101.62.
Motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Also have a motion authorizing the following interfund transfers for the month of February. From liquid fuels to general fund, $19,631.17. Solid waste to general fund, $74,580. Post-retirement to general fund, $9,415.88. Fire fund, Rainbow Volunteer Fire Company to general fund, $175. Fire fund to White Oak number 1 to general fund, $175. Total transfers, $103,977.05. That's part of the motion.
Motion on the floor, do I have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
That concludes my report.
Thank you, Chuck. Health, Environment, Cable, and Technology with Miss Janice Sports.
Thank you. I have 2 reminders of upcoming events. The Electronics and Household Hazardous Waste Collection Drop-Off Program is April 22nd from 9 to 1 at the Borough Building, and the White Oak Cleanup Day is scheduled for Saturday, April 25th from 10 to 1 at Heritage Hill Park. And I have a motion to approve a 1-year contract extension at the same rates as 2024 for this and that maintenance for lawn vegetation services for abandoned properties, and to authorize the borough manager to execute an extension pending the solicitor's approval.
Motion on the floor, do I have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Okay, then I have one more motion to enter into agreement with Savvy Citizen for an annual subscription in the amount of $2,739 for their information accessibility application to better communicate with residents, and to authorize the borough manager to execute all necessary documents.
Motion on the floor, do we have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Jan. Now Parks and Recreation with Ms. Amy Soterianis.
Thank you. Upcoming events is Easter egg hunt, Saturday, April 4th from 10 to 12 at Heritage Hill Park. Children are divided into the following age groups and locations. Ages 2 and under will be near the playground. Ages 3 to 5, also playground. Ages 6 to 7, lower field. Ages 8 to 10, upper field. Please go to the proper tent when you arrive. Also, we have the Veterans Memorial Project still underway. The Buy a Brick campaign is still active. Please go to the website for more details and ordering instructions. I have the White Oak Senior Citizens update with Mr. George Pambakis.
Thank you, Amy. The rest of this month are yoga on Mondays and Wednesdays, cardio drumming on Tuesdays at 12:30. Next month in April, we have yoga, cardio drumming, fit and balance, and gentle exercise, all on Tuesdays. Our April meeting is Wednesday, April 15th at 1 o'clock. We have an entertainer, Steve Haberman, who's a magician and comedian. Also, on Wednesday, April 22nd at 1 o'clock, Joe Hoffman will report on the subject serial crimes of Edward Surratt in the time period 1976-1978. In this end of the state, he was responsible for a lot of gruesome serial killings. April 23rd, the seniors are going to have lunch at the Heritage Center, as well as a tour. The full schedule of events is on the Facebook page. And that's all for seniors.
All right, thank you. And then the White Oak Athletic Association update, Miss Lori Schroeder.
Thank you, Amy. White Oak Athletic Association has just been finishing up registrations for baseball and softball. Also, they have skills practices going on with basketball. They finished up their election for their new board members this past Sunday. The new board members have been notified to make sure that they accept the position, and by tomorrow, they should be posting who the current board members are. And then they will have their reorg meeting the last Monday of this month, which is on the 30th. And that's all.
All right, thank you. That concludes the report for Parks and Recreation.
Planning, Zoning, and Codes with Miss Amanda DePaulis.
Thank you, President Schroeder. I was just going to read some highlights from the department report for February 2026. This is the Code Enforcement Department report. The following inspections were conducted: 19 occupancy inspections, 8 occupancy re-inspections, 4 rental inspections, 5 complaint inspections, 3 violation inspections. They were for new violations, and 2 follow-up inspections. The following permits, certificates, or notices were issued: 22 certificates of occupancy, 1 temporary certificate of occupancy, 3 zoning permits, 2 permit applications were sent to CEA for review, 2 residential building permits were received back from CEA and processed, and 3 violations were issued. The full report is on file here at the Borough Building available for review during normal operating business hours. In addition to the report, I have a motion to extend a conditional offer of hire to Leo Rosner for an internship within the Code Enforcement Department for the summer of 2026 at a rate of $15 an hour for a minimum of 400 hours to a maximum of 480 hours. This internship is in partnership with the local government academy, and they have actually given us a grant to pay in part for the internship.
We have a motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
That concludes my report.
Thank you. Public safety with Mr. Brian Dingfeld.
Thank you, President Sherrill. I have a motion to approve a conditional offer of employment to Michael Shade with a final ranking of number 9 on the Civil Service Commission certified list as an entry-level police officer for the White Oak Borough Police Department.
Motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I have a second motion to approve a 1-year contract extension with Shiloh Services Incorporated for information technology services related to our police department computer system for the time period of April 2026 through March 2027 at a monthly rate of $1,597.45 and authorize the borough manager to execute all necessary documents.
Motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I'd just like to thank all of our first responders and public works that helped out with the storm on Friday and Saturday and did what was needed done.
Thank you, Brian.
That concludes my report.
Public Works and Grounds, Mr. George Pambakis.
Thank you, Lori. Our report for last month is as follows: approximately 1,000 man hours. Most of the hours were with snow removal, 189 hours. Truck and equipment maintenance, 176. Emptied and washed the trucks after the snow removal, about 87 hours. The full report is available for inspection during normal business hours here at the Borough Building. And I have some motions I'd like to bring up. I'd like the motion to accept the proposal for Comtrol International in the amount of $2,578.70 for the licensing fees, mobile duplexer, related equipment, and installation for the borough radio system for the Public Works Department.
The motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I'd like the motion to accept the proposal from Shorkey Auto Group in the amount of $144,792.30 under the CoStar's joint purchasing program for 2 new 2026 F600 truck chassis and authorize the borough manager to sign all documents related to the purchase on behalf of the borough.
Motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I'd like the motion to accept the proposal from PA Municipal Inc. in the amount of $129,936 under the CoStar's joint purchasing program for outfitting of the 2 new 2026 F600 chassis, which includes the dump body and accessories, central hydraulic system, plow and spreader assemblies, and authorize the borough manager to sign all documents related to the purchase on behalf of the borough.
Motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I should say that these funds will not be out of the general budget. They will be designated from the liquid funds and solid waste funds. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, George. Tax collector's report. I need someone to make,
I move to accept the tax collector's reports and pay the commissions and fees due for February 2026.
So moved. Second.
second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Engineers report,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Robert Rich.
Thank you, President Sherrider. The borough received a $35,000 grant from the county to demolish up to 4 homes in the borough. That project will be advertised this week in the Post-Gazette Local Extra East and online on PennBid. And the bid opening for that project is on April 14th. The borough is awaiting 2 contracts for awarded grants for a storm sewer cleaning and televising project and for the aforementioned Veterans Memorial Project at Heritage Hill Park. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Rob. Do we have a motion to accept the engineers report?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. I also need a motion to approve pay request number 1 submitted by Guffey Construction in the amount of $11,880 for the demolition of the construction located at 1139 California Avenue as recommended by the borough engineer, and authorize the borough manager to execute the pay request on behalf of the borough.
So moved.
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. We have the solicitor's report with Ashley Bocheski.
Thank you, Madam President. I do not have a public report this evening, but we do have a resolution. I would ask for a motion to approve Resolution 2026-13. It's to make refund of certain real property taxes to certain property owners as hereinafter listed by reason of official change order gentrification issued by the Allegheny County Board of Assessments, Appeals and Review, as well as abatements or overpayments.
Do we have a motion?
I move to accept resolution 2026-13.
Second.
Questions on the resolution? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Do we have any new business? Do we have any old business? Yes. That's fine.
Under old business, I want to refer to the Health Environment Cable Report, item number 3. There was a section open for discussion and consideration. Council, you did approve voting for the $207,39 annual subscription to Savvy Citizen, but there are 2 other options to consider. One is a one-time marketing and setup fee of $500 and or an add-on plug-in component for an annual rate of $360, which links Savvy Citizen Post directly to our web page. So those are 2 separate items that are up for consideration. The marketing campaign for $500 is development of physical yard signs and other papers to post and hand out to try and get people to sign up for it. And then the plug-in component just links. If you post something on Savvy Citizen, it automatically links it to our website. That's just something that I want to make sure that if you want to consider that for implementation, let's do it tonight. If not, then we'll let it go.
I move that we go with the 2 add-ons.
I second that.
Second.
Oh, we can always add it later.
We can,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, we have a motion on the floor. So Chuck made a motion to add the one-time marketing / setup fee of $500 and the plug-in component for an annual rate of $360, linking Savvy Citizens Post directly to the Borough webpage. And so we have a motion, a second, so question.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Nay.
Roll call.
Councilman Kambakis,
Aye.
Councilwoman Soterios,
Aye.
Councilwoman Sheridan,
We can do it later, you said, right? No.
Councilman Davis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Corbs,
Yes.
Councilman Dinkbell,
Nay.
Councilwoman DePaul.
Nay.
4 to 3 in favor.
Motion passed. So a couple announcements, any more old business? No? A couple announcements. Meeting will be held at the Borough Building and are open to the public. April 13th, 2026, 6:45 PM, council workshop meeting. April 20th, 2026, 6:45 PM, council workshop meeting. 7:30 PM, council meeting. Meeting adjourned. Motion to adjourn. I'm sorry, motion to adjourn.
So
So
moved.
move. Second.
Meeting adjourned.
Lori. Lisa. I guess so. April 23rd. Oh, no. I think 11 o'clock. Okay, there's forms online. Okay, there's a $20 fee.
That wasn't fair, she put a teaser on.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, okay. This is just through the seniors. Okay. The 23rd.